Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Emeriki Stitches. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Please, if you're new to this channel, please don't fail to subscribe, like and share the videos. Also comment so you could know how to serve you better. So today I'm going to illustrate on how to cut a kimono top, like the one you've seen on the thumbnail there. The fabric I'm going to use just 1 yard of fabric. Just 1 yard of floral fabric, and this is the measurement I'm going to use: the full length, the bust, the half length, the hips, the shape, the hips line and the shoulder. One would actually ask, why do we need the hips line and the hips here? The top actually stops on some inches above, 1 or 2 inches above the hips line, because it's a straight top, shaped top that you're going to use. Straight, free, a little bit free top. It's not that body tight. You're going to use with your trousers as the one you've seen there on the thumbnail. So we're going to set to work now. I'm going to start first by showing you how to fold the fabric. This is 1 yard of the fabric. You can see it's a kind of lycra fabric because it's stretchy. Please, while folding, you know which side you're folding towards, so that you can know you fold it properly when you're folding it. First of all, fold your fabric into 2 equal parts. Then you fold it again, and like you've seen the one on the thumbnail, there's a contrast fabric that is being used on the shoulder there, on the neckline, on the neck piece, and the shoulder and the armhole. Sorry, so you have your armhole, but I don't have the contrast fabric now here, but I will attach it to there. Depending on, you can choose any color here as your contrast fabric, maybe using bridal satin or maybe crepe plain color, one of the plain colors, because this is a multicolored fabric already. You can use any of these to make your contrast fabric for the neckline and the sleeve. So I folded it into 2. You have to be extremely careful. Then you refold it into 4 again. Please make sure you arrange it properly. As the fabric shifts a lot. Since the fabric is stretchy, you can decide not to put a zipper allowance, but my client here needs it, a short zipper behind. I'm going to place and keep a little space here for my zip. Wherever you have that is not well arranged, you can cut it out. I'm going to start first, like you've seen, the full length of the top here is kimono top here is 30 inches. So I'm going to place my tape to mark the 30. So since I'm bending it a very little minor bending, I'm not turning it. You can use I'm bending it directly, but you can use bias to bend the down part so that it will be neat. So I'm taking 31. See what I told you? See how the fabric is shifting on its own. I'm taking 31. That's the 31 there. Because I don't know if it is visible for you to see well. You can use a pen, you can use a pencil. If it's not Maybe I will use a pencil that you can have a visible display. Okay, now you're going to trim out those parts that has that effect, so you won't miss out. Like here that is not well balanced, I'm going to trim it out. And if you'd watched my previous video, you know what the zipper allowance, how many inches you have to keep already. Since you're not turning this, you keep only 1 inch. The zipper allowance. Okay, I'll rather take this like my upper bodies, then this like my down part already. I'm going to start measurement. Now, after taking your full length, the next thing is the shoulder. Shoulder here is 15. I'm going to mark 15. 15 is 7.5. That's 15 divided by 2. We have 7.5. See the pencil. Now, this should serve as the extension for the kimono sleeve. So I'm not going to cut it out. You have an extension of only 7.5 because it comes with the sleeve directly. So that's it. That's the 7.5. That's the extension of the sleeve. Now you mark out the armhole. Remember, all previously on a previous cutting, we've been dividing the armhole by 4. Then we add 0.6 to it. But this time we are not going to divide it by 4. We're going to take it last, so that since it comes directly with the sleeve, so that it will have an ease. The clients, anybody that is wearing it, will have an ease in wearing it. So I'm going to take it down now. The bust here, her bust here is 46. And if I should divide 46 by 4, I'm going to have 11.5. So in this case, I'm going to take 11, so that she can have ease in wearing. I'm taking 11 here. I'm marking out 11. Pencil itself is giving us issues. Okay, that's 11. So on the 11th part, I'm going to place my tape to mark out the bust. The bust here was her bust here is 46. That's 46 divided by 4. We have this 44 and this 46. 11.25. Then we add with our 2 inches allowance. You place your tape on when you have the length. You mark out the half length, which is what, 16. Then on the half length line, we also mark our hip line, which is what, hip line here is 23. I'm going to still mark it out. So I'll mark out on the line of the half length. I'm going to mark out the shape. The shape here is 44, which is 11. Then you add your still 2 inches for seam allowance. Then I'll mark out my hips here, hips of the clients here. That is 47. 47 is 44. This 46. This 47 is here before 40. Sorry, 44. 45, 46, 47 is here. I'll still add 2 inches seam allowance. Sorry, I made a mistake here. On this thing I said it's 11.25. It's 11.5. 11.5 that makes the 44, not 11.25. Like I said, 11.25 is 45. So 11.5 is 46. So I've corrected my mistake here. Then with 2 inches for seam allowance. Okay, so I'm going to connect the line now from the armhole here. I'm going to connect it to where we have to the shape here. Then from the shape we take it down to the hips. From the hips we take it down. This is how it will look like. We come out here slightly. That's how it is. Then don't forget I didn't connect this, so I'm going to connect it by taking it straight to where we have the armhole. This is where we have the armhole. I'm connecting it straight. I'm going to slant the shoulder by 1 inch. Don't forget, this is where your shoulder stops, but before then we're going to insert the neckline. Now on the neckline here, upper neck, I'm going to take 4 for the round neck. Now the down neck too, I'm going to extend it by 4.5 or 5, because she says she really wants the neck to drop. And we are not putting, don't forget, we're not putting this thing in the neck, it's only in hand, the contrast fabric, because she says she does not want. I'm going to draw a straight line to meet up with the neck here, and I'm rounding it. Wait, this for the front neck already. Sorry, we can't view it well, but if you follow my previous video on all this I'm making top, you know how to make this very well, because of this thing we're using, and the fabric is giving us issue on marking. Okay, that's for the front piece. Then for the back piece, you're going to take only 1/2 inch. So I'm marking it here too, so when I'm cutting I'll know how to cut it out. Now from the neck piece here, I'm going to slant 1 inch. I'm taking it from the neckline, so I'll mark out the 1 inch here. Sorry, I can use my ruler. Maybe your tailor's ruler, you can use any ruler you can use. So I'm going to mark it directly from the neckline. That's how it is. Okay, that's how it is. I'm going to start the cutting now. I'll cut it now because we're done with the measurements. So I'll start with you have to round the down part. As you can see, the down part there in the picture you've seen there on the thumbnail, it was not just straight here. So I'm going to take 2 inches to round it. Now I'll mark it here 2 inches. Then I'll take it from the 2 inches here to round. We've done this on jackets, we've done it on a lot of our clothes already. So if you check our previous video, you can see, you will see it. Sorry. I'm going to open this up. Taking it directly to the neckline, then cutting it off. Now on the neckline, I will first of all hold the two to bring out the back, sorry. I will now lift it up to bring out the front. That's all we have for the cutting. So you just use your bias to pipe around the neck. After joining your shoulder, you pipe around the neck right from the zip, one side of the zipper to down to the back of the other zipper. So that's what you have now. We now take your real shape, adding like half inches for seam and for allowance. After the shape, you just mark half inches and add to it so that it will not be too tight on the client's body. Then you tap where you can put your zip and stop. To have a fittings also, so that this back will not lift, you will just come in, you mark where your zip, the short zip, maybe you put short iron zip for her because that's what she wants. I'm going to take it, dip it in here, then take it out again so that it will lap her behind her body. You just come in maybe by 1 or 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch, sorry, from here. You just take it deep in. Since we are not putting that on it, you take it and you drop it. Is how it will look like. So without cutting it out, you can just hold it like that if you're putting the zipper, so it will have a fittings on our body. So that's all what we have for the kimono. You see the kimono extension sleeve. Let me open it up because it's for a somebody that is very fat. And you have, so you see how it looks. This for the front, and this is for the back. It's not compulsory for you to put zip and decide not to put zip on your own, but this is what she needed. That was why I'm keeping this zip allowance. That's all what we have for the kimono top. Thank you very much. And that's the contrast fabric is what we're going to use to place the pocket on her this thing you saw, the pocket on her breast part. Then we also use it to pipe the sleeve like what you've seen on the thumbnail. You just, after joining, just start from one of the armhole to the other part. So that's what we have, or what we have for now. Hope you learned something. Thank you. Don't fail to subscribe.